We have showcased and tested many different indicators and strategies on this channel. We have also seen comments asking to review paid indicators to see what the win rate is and if they are worth purchasing. So in today's video, we will be showcasing and backtesting a premium indicator package and seeing if the indicators are worth purchasing. The indicator we will be testing out is the Trend Checker indicator. The Trend Checker is one of the cheaper premium indicators with packages ranging from $100 to $600 depending on if you would like VIP membership or consultation calls, which include teachings about risk management, OI data, and many other topics. The Trend Checker package consists of two indicators, Trend Checker A and Trend Checker B. Now let's head over to TradingView and add the indicators to the chart. Let's first change the time frame of the chart to the 15-minute time frame. After that, head over to the Indicator Search tab and click on the Invite-Only Scripts. We will be selecting the Trend Checker A and Trend Checker B indicators. Now let's take a look at how the indicators work and how we can use them to know when to enter into positions. Let's first take a look at the Trend Checker B indicator. The indicator reminded me a lot of the VWAP Cipher B indicator, however after putting them side by side, we can see a clear difference. The VWAP indicator provides many crossover signals and a smaller amount of divergence signals. On the other hand, Trend Checker B seems more smooth and provides fewer crossover signals, but these signals do seem to be more accurate. The second indicator we added to the chart is the Trend Checker A indicator. If we open the Settings tab, we see the following. The indicator can display baselines, the SSL, ATR bands, a JMA, and EDSMA, and many other types of moving averages and indicator variants. Of these features, the most prominent one is the baseline and the moving average. The indicator can be used on its own to enter into a position. We will enter into a buy position when the following conditions have been met. Firstly, we will need a buy signal to be given. Secondly, to validate the entry, we will need for the baseline to be green, showing us that the short-term trend is bullish. Finally, we will need for the price to be trading above the moving average. If all of the conditions have been met, we will enter into the position. We will be placing the stop loss at the recent swing low. For the take profit, we will target a 1.5 times risk to reward ratio. Now let's see how the trade plays out. For a sell position, the opposite will need to be true. Firstly, a sell signal will need to be printed on the chart. After this has happened, we will confirm the entry by checking if the baseline is red and if the price is trading below the moving average. As you can see, all of these conditions have been met, so let's enter into the sell position. We will be placing the stop loss at the recent swing high. For the take profit, we will target a 1.5 times risk to reward ratio. Now let's see how the trade plays out. Even though the indicator works well, we still see that losing trades are provided. To avoid these losing trades, we will enable the Trend Checker B again and integrate it into the strategy. However, before that, let's also change the indicator settings to optimize it for the strategy. Head over to the Trend Checker A indicator settings and click on the Inputs tab. We will be unchecking the SSL line. After that, navigate to the Style tab. Here we will uncheck the candle size, exit arrows, Trend Checker 2, and shapes checkboxes. After doing that, we will change the moving average colors to white. That was all that we needed to do. Now let's take a look at how we will use both indicators to enter into a position. Let's first take a look at when to enter into a buy position. Firstly, there will need to be a bullish divergence on the Trend Checker B indicator. This means that the price will need to make lower lows while the blue waves make higher lows. To make this easier to see, you can draw lines on the price action and the Trend Checker B. To confirm the signal, we will take a look at the Trend Checker A. The baseline will need to be green, indicating that the short-term trend is bullish. Finally, the price will need to be trading above the white moving average. If all of these conditions have been met, we will enter into the position. We will place the stop loss at the recent swing low. For the take profit, we will target a 1.5 times risk to reward ratio. Now let's see how the trade plays out. To enter into a sell position, we will first need to see a bearish divergence on the Trend Checker B. This means that we will need to see the price making higher highs while the blue waves make lower highs. If this is the case, we'll check the trend checker A. Here we will need the baseline to be red and the price to be trading below the white moving average. All of the conditions have been met, so we will enter into the sell position. We will place the stop loss at the recent swing high. For the take profit, we will target a 1.5 times risk to reward ratio. Now let's see how the trade plays out. Now let's take a look at the back test. The back test was done on Bitcoin USD on the 15-minute time frame. However, during the first back test we noticed that the number of setups where all of the conditions were met was very low. Because of this, we removed the moving average from the chart. This meant that we would no longer need for the price to be above or below the white moving average line as a condition. This allowed us to take a lot more trades. The strategy ended up getting a 77% win rate with a profit factor of 5.02. These results were really good. If we compare the strategy and indicator to free indicators, I would say that this premium indicator is easier to read and manage since it has so many indicators packed into one. If you are interested in purchasing the indicator, check out the link in the description or go to trendchecker.io. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel.